Shalom, shalom to the elect of Yasharala. All praises and glory goes to Yahweh Hashem, Yahushai Hashem, Rakak, Wadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone and salutations unto the electmen that's feeding the sheep of Yahweh Hashem, Yahushai, continually with this great gospel coming out of our Bible, man, only for the elect of the children of Israel, the descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, right? You gotta go in the Bible to understand what's happening on earth right now, right? Because there's no other book on earth explaining what we're dealing with, the times that we're living in, the things that people are going through, right? Because the only book talking about end time situation is with the scriptures, right? We had certain men on earth like Nostradamus and other so-called men of prophecy writing about things. What were they reading? They were reading the Bible, right? They were comparing certain current events to things that were happening in the Bible. And one thing we know, that we are really living in the end days, because what? Everything's going crazy. Motherfuckers don't give a fuck. The love of many waxing cold. Right? Esau's close to fully setting up his new world order. You just had Assad flee out of his country over in Assyria, if I'm not mistaken. That was the last stronghold. Right? And really not the last, second to last, because you still got what? Iran. So Assyria, then Iran, right? We know that Esau think he's about to fill his belly, right? These Edomites think they about to control everything, rule over everything, but the Lord got other plans, right? The Lord about to turn things up like he's doing, right? Like he's doing. And like we said, the love of many is waxing cold. It says teen charged for stabbing 3 police officers. And you see his reaction. You see his reaction. The scriptures speak about these spirits that are created for vengeance. And they appease the wrath of him that made it, right? The Lord is pleased with what? The action of this young man, right? Because we're in the times of what? Judgment, the times of recompense, the times of what? Tribulation, the time of all hell breaking loose in Babylon. It says alcohol sales drop, surprising reasons Americans are drinking less. No, we know why Americans are drinking less, because they can't afford it. Because they can't afford it. It's a lot of stores closed that used to sell alcohol. Less liquor being sold. Right? A bunch of bars getting closed. Right? People can't afford to drink. Man, they can't even afford to live in their apartments. They can't afford to put gas in their car. They can't afford for food. Right? These are different signs of the times. Signs of the time. This is the book of 2nd Ezra 9. I'm going to start at 5. It says, "For like as all that is made in the world have a beginning and an end," right? We know the beginning of America, right? The invading of taking over America, bringing down the Northern Kingdom, the Americas, right? From Canada down to Central, South America, right? Really, it started with them taking down the Dark Ages, the dark races in the Dark Ages. Right, the black men ruling the Dark Ages, the kings of Europe, Spain, Scotland, right, France. And then the Lord put a spirit in devils. They came out with the Caucasus Mountains of South Georgia, Russia. And they went through the 4 corners of the earth, taking things over. It says, "For like as all that is in the made, so like as all that is made in the world have a beginning and an end," right? This man had a beginning to rule, and his end is when him, losing his power, right? Even though he's taking over the world, but he's losing his power because everybody's against his banks, right? That's what he's doing. He's setting up banks in different countries. He's setting up different puppets in different countries, different leaders in different countries, causing division and separation amongst nations. So all hell is fucking breaking loose on the earth, right? He's enslaving the people through currency, debt, right? It says, "For like as all that is made," and guess what? He's been exposed of who he is. Right? This was a man of secrecy. Right? They were known for their secret society nobody know nothing about. Now everybody knows about who's the richest family, the Rothschilds. Everybody know about the elites and this satanic vibration that they push on the people through their media. So we understand the times we're living in. They've been exposed. "For like as all that is made in the world have a beginning and an end," and the end is manifest, right? It's clear as day this man is about to go down. It's about to be a transition of kingdoms. It says, "Because of unrighteous decrees and injuries and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another." That's what we're about to see happen. It's about to be translated from the heathen to the children of Israel. and we will be ruling forever. It's called the kingdom of heaven. Kingdom of heaven. Habakkuk 2 verse 3, it says, for the vision is yet for an appointed time. For the vision, what the vision that the prophets were seeing. Right? They were seeing the end of spiritual Sodom, spiritual Egypt. The end of Babylon the Great. Right? The end of Esau, Edom. They said Esau is the end of the world and Jacob is the beginning of it that followed. I'm going to read again. Habakkuk 2 and 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end, what time we living in? At the end it shall speak. So we see these prophecies coming to pass. Right? We see these the RFID chip, right? When their prophets were speaking about it, that technology did not exist. It wasn't even the thoughts of the people, right? They weren't even dealing with electricity. They weren't dealing with biotech. No, they was dealing with branding. They'll put a brand on your ass. They'll burn a hot piece of metal and just burn the name of their family on you, right? Now this devil about to just put a chip in your ass to show you he's in power, right? It says, the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it. Right? It's a lot of these brothers. Man, when the Lord taking too long, man? Man, the Lord taking too long, man. How long we gonna be here? As long as the Lord need us to be here, motherfucker. It says, he that endureth unto the end, the same shall be saved. This ain't your show. This is the Lord's show. So you got to have patience, which is to suffer. Right? Wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. It will not tarry. Because it is going down. It is going down, right? It says, incoming Trump administration plans to deport some migrants to countries other than their own. Uh-oh. Right? It says the transition team is preparing a list of countries to which migrants might be deported when their home countries refuse to accept them, according to 3 sources familiar with the plans. You hear this shit? Madden's getting dropped off amongst people you don't even know. And now the people looking at you like, man, who the fuck is this motherfucker in this country? That sounds like some trouble. Right? It says, incoming Trump administration plans to deport some migrants to countries other than their own. And who's most of these migrants? They're Jake. Right? You Israelites who done came from these different countries. That's who the Lord is putting curses on. You different Israelites come from these different countries. Fleeing because you was cursed in that other country. Right? You about to be cursed in this country if you ain't a little left. Yeah, your ass about to go in a concentration camp. You about to be shipped off to a country you never been in before. And guess what? Them people ain't receiving you like America receive you. And they probably gonna receive you with the sword. Right? They gonna human trafficking. That's another big thing on earth. Human trafficking. That spirit of love of many waxing cold. Man, no, don't come. This our city. Yeah, this our city. That's how these people gonna be feeling. It says, incoming Trump administration plans to deport some migrants to countries other than their own. The transition team is preparing a list of countries to which migrants might be deported when their home countries refuses to accept them, according to 3 sources familiar with the plans, right? It's getting crazy out here, right? What else is the spirit of vengeance? It says, health CEO assassinated. I know you people already been seeing the video of this CEO of an insurance company that loves to steal money from people and deny people their money when they needs it. Right? It says bullets fired by killer of a United Healthcare CEO had insurance phrases on them. Yeah. Because all these people, man, hey, it says he that doeth wrong shall receive for the wrong that he's done. How do you climb up in a company in this society? By saving the company as much money as possible. And imagine you work for an insurance company. So you're trying to not give out as much money as possible. You're trying to deny claims, right? That's what they do, deny your fucking claim. You've been paying all this goddamn money. They done stole your money. They done closed the company. They done sold your insurance policy, all type of things. And now the Lord bringing judgment. And I'm watching one video. The dude said, yeah, they're desperate to get this case off because they don't need more of this happening. They don't need more CEOs getting killed. The vibration of people getting vengeance on the bosses and wicked CEOs, because that's what's about to go down. It's about to get worse. This says another one, Bible sales booming. What's popping in America? Bible sales booming in the U.S., right? Bible sales skyrocket, fueled by first-time buyers and new versions, right? Because they scared. Read the book of Matthew 24 and 14. And it reads, "And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come." I'm reading again. "And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come." There's a reason people are buying Bibles. Yeah, you got the prophets on the highways and byways pushing this gospel, and them videos is being shared all over the internet. You got multiple Israelite camps bringing out the gospel, reading out the Bible. Man, these people are scared, because what's the main thing the gospel is saying is America's going to be destroyed, right? The so-called white man going into slavery, right? Wicked motherfuckers, they going to be judged, right? Really, the main thing is judgment. We're in the time of judgment, right? This full gospel is not for everybody. The Lord might take you to a certain level in this truth, and then, yeah, that's all you need to know, and he's done with you, right? This is for that 144. 144,000, once they get sealed, guess what? That's when the end is going to come, man. I'm reading Matthew 24 and 14 again, and for the end to come, this gospel got to be preached to all the kingdom, because we've been scattered amongst all these people. That's why the Lord set up this internet. The internet is everywhere. You got homeless motherfuckers with cell phones, man, who watch the video. The one dude, he was homeless, but he said, man, where can I watch, man? YouTube, great, GMS Chicago, right? GMS New York, Elders of Great Millstone, right? Matthew 24 and 14. "This gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come." That's what we're looking for, the end of this place.